Hey kids. This is a tasty burger. Burger.
Okay, so welcome back. Today you're going to be learning about storyboards. Storyboards are a cheap, useful tool to help you best communicate your video in picture form. You don't have to get your camera equipment together. You don't have to walk around. You don't have to go on location. You can just start designing your story in visual form before you go out and start shooting video. This is a proactive behavior. It's going to make your videos much stronger because you're going to have a plan. Okay? One thing that's important to think about storyboards is storyboard. It can be used for everybody in production, from the script writers to the video producers, to the videographers, to the actors. One of the most important relationships is your director of photography. If you put together a storyboard with a particular camera angle and give it to your director of photography, they can get the camera composed in a situation where it mirrors your storyboard perfectly. And then the camera operator and the cinematographers go through and do the work that the photo producer has put together and makes it all work out pretty good. The director of photography. Okay, so this exists, the storyboard exists to share your vision of your film with the entire crew, from actor to camera operator, everybody, and editor. So it's very important that you guys get your storyboards correct. They don't need to be the best drawings ever, but they do need to be accurate. They do need to have a lot of very important details. Okay? So take a look at this here. Okay. Welcome to the storyboard. Time to make your first storyboard. You're going to observe and learn and comprehend, just like we have been, the same state standard. Alright guys, so now we're going to make your first storyboard. You need to include a couple things here on this first practice storyboard. Then we're going to develop it a little bit more. Okay? What is in a storyboard? Well, the visual components, the visual composition of each shot. Okay? As you change scenes, as you change acts, okay, you need everybody involved, from actors to camera operators, to know what should be happening on the screen. And that's what this storyboard is for. You're going to include visual composition, camera angles, camera movement, and the time code. At what point, fix my camera here, I need to know at 5 minutes in, what am I capturing? What do you want me to capture? So that's why it's important to have a time code. Take a look at this example here. Okay? This is from The Matrix. Great movie. Now, obviously, the drawings are not super real, right? It's not a realistic human being. It's very anime-based. Most storyboard artists are very talented drawers, by the way. However, it is expressive. Notice the expressions we have on faces and the poses and compositions. Okay? One thing I want you to see, notice this angle, how he's standing with his arm down. Okay? But we have the whole story. I would suggest, if you're going to make a storyboard, you should have a new image every time the camera angle changes or the scene changes. That's a good rule of thumb. Have a new frame in your storyboard every time the camera angle or scene change. Now, you may draw or trace, whichever works best for you, your scenes once we get to our big project here. But you're not allowed to do stick figures, by the way. Okay? But anyways, let's continue with this here. We've got The Matrix. So we've got scene one. Scene one, Trinity's running along a wall. We change camera angle to scene two. We're going to we've got a couple frames, so you've got to learn how to read your boards. 3 situations happening here. Scene one, Trinity's running along a wall. Change camera, she's flipping and rotating. We want to show that she's continuing to rotate. We're going to change camera angle. She's going to take cover, and then she's going to turn around and start shooting. Next chunk of the story, we have Neo flipping and rolling. Now, I believe he's behind a brick wall here, but we want to know what he's doing. He does something. I think he's rolling this way. Grabs a gun. He's doing a handstand here, and he's on his hand, boo, 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 shooting guys, and he keeps flipping. We want to show them falling, change the camera angle, and then him landing. Okay? New scene. Same scene, but a complete shift. Now he's running. Let's change color. Alright, this last one here, change colors. He's running this way. This guy's shooting at him. Change the camera. He's not getting hit by bullets. He runs, he prepares, kicks the guy, boom, boot to the cheek. The guy falls, the gun falls, Neo lands. Okay? Okay, now here is a quicker version of that. This is maybe the initial drawing. Okay? Go through, design this. It's not great, but I'm showing camera angles, I'm showing compositions, I'm showing bad guys. And then the refined version. Now, this is actually the scene where he fights Agent Smith in the park, so not quite the same. I would fire my producer if I was paying $1 million to make a movie, and this is the images they were producing. You're going to make a simple story, but I want you to pretend you're making a film. You're not really going to make a film, you're pretending. Okay? Let's make a simple practice storyboard, so here we go. I want you to teach me how to make a sandwich. Any kind of sandwich, doesn't matter. Not really. This is the setup for your storyboard here. First, you need to make a storyboard to help shoot this video. You're going to need to think about the following things. Are you ready? Camera angles. What details do you need to capture? What kind of transitions are you going to use? What steps need to happen to fully communicate your story? And then how will you place the viewer in the story with the actors? Okay, so what I want you guys to do, you're going to think about all these steps in making a storyboard. You're going to make a 12-screen storyboard about how to make a sandwich. Think about camera transitions, camera angles, and cut scenes. If there's a camera angle change, if there's a cut scene change, there should be a new frame in your storyboard. So think about that, guys. Okay, we're going to do 12. Can you communicate how to make a sandwich to me in 12 small drawn frames? All right, guys, good luck. See what you get.